All right, let's do this. Mate, ¿cómo andás? ¿Todo bien? Feliz año, feliz año. Espero que esté todo bien. Segundito. Ta, ta, ta. Más o menos, ¿qué pasó? ¿No tuviste buen día? Muchas cosas. Ah, bueno. Igual, ya es un año nuevo, así que si Dios quiere, mejor que el año pasado. Pero sí, es lo que toca, hermano. Si Dios quiere, mejor para todos. Chun, 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 chun. Todo tranquilo, ahí vamos. Todo tranqui por ahora. ¿Vos cómo andás? El primer día del año. Todo tranqui por ahora. Ah, ¿cómo? ¿Vamos a dónde? La cámara un poco doblada. Ah, Punta del Este. Me encantaría. La verdad que tengo que ir a visitar Uruguay. A ver si puedo ir este año, si Dios quiere. Me encantaría. Mi mujer no conoce todavía, así que me encantaría llevarla. ¿Vos estás cerca de ahí? Ah, bueno. No me acuerdo cuánto queda el aeropuerto de... El aeropuerto está solamente en Montevideo, ¿no? Hace 1000 años que no voy, así que no me acuerdo. Sí, en Montevideo, ok. Sí, me imagino son un par de buenas horas para... ¿De cuánto está Montevideo de Punta del Este en auto? 1 hora y media. Ah, tranquilo, no es nada. Que le vamos este año. Estaría ir con mi hermana. A ver si también conoce. Nació acá, así que nunca conocí Uruguay. Ah, sí. Espera un segundito, déjame arreglar algo. Ahí se va a ver un poco mejor. Estaría bueno así. Lo puedo colgar ahí atrás mío. Así quedó el de Gengar. Sí, quedó lindo. Probar a ver si anda. This under something like that. $600 on Gengar figures. I'm actually I actually got a 3D printer recently. I'm gonna start messing around with all those 3D printed stuff. Let's see if I could do like not life-size Pokemon, but at least like decently big. I'm gonna see if I can mess around with that, see how those come out. 'Cause I am a big fan of Pokemon myself, so maybe we could do some cool stuff with that. A Gengar body pillow. See if I have purple. Bueno, un abrazo. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. Definitely. All those 3D printed stuff would come out pretty sick. Let's see if I can mess around with that. Let's see. Gotta do almost mouse today. So let's do that. Get a mouse real quick. Igual, hermano, que tengas buen día. Feliz año. See what we could do. Give me a second. I have to do almost mouse, but I need to wait for a white super light to get here. The charter from Amazon. Let me see if it's coming today. Hey, brother, how's it going? Doing well, man. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful New Year's Day. Okay, so the gpros come today. All right, let's see what else we could do meanwhile. Oh, we could do Shrimsies mouse. You get the design for that. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can see. Another Pokemon one, by the way. It's awesome, man. I'm glad you did. All right, so let's do this. Right now, go. We're gonna be doing a gpro super light, and I'll put the picture up right here so you guys can see. All right, that's what we're gonna be doing today. Glad you did, brother. Glad you did. All right, for sure, man. Appreciate you. If you have any questions, you let me know. G Pro Superlight, definitely a hit, bro. Oh, this is on a normal G Pro. Hold up. I guess we could do TGLTN smells then instead, which is glossy. We're not gonna do the Pokemon one. I noticed the Pokemon one is a regular G Pro, it's not a super light. So sorry about that. We need to make this gloss green, like that Starlight I did. I think I didn't do that because that's on a normal G Pro, not on a super light. So I still gotta wait for that to get here. Yeah, the G Pro is definitely a hit, man. That mouse, that mouse still doing well. I mean, that's what I paint 80% of the time, to be fair with you. Majority of mice that I paint are all G Pros. And it's a really good mouse. I mean, to be fair. You know what? I was talking to Fresh about that the other day. I'm pretty sure they will. Just because, their main competitor is Racer. And if that's what Racer's doing, I'm pretty sure they will. Um, I would like for them to actually revamp all their mice like Racer's doing, to be fair. That would be great. Imagine like a 703 lightweight, with 4K or whatever. Or maybe 2K if they don't go 4K, but something like that would be great. I know there's a lot of people who still love those mice. Maybe a G305. That would be pretty ideal. Lighter Shroud edition would be also pretty dope. But thinking the Shroud just came out, I don't know if they would do a lighter version, like right away, maybe later on, but... MVP, ¿cómo anda? Todo tranquilo. Estamos trabajando. Angel, yeah, if you did. Depends which one you want, man. Whichever mouse. The flatter they are, mostly, with less holes and all that stuff, there's a lot more room to work with. So, G Pros are always great. Death Adder is awesome. It's a big mouse, so there's a lot of blank canvas there for you to use. Me alegro, MVP. Todo tranquilo. Yeah, bro, a 50 gram 303 would be pretty dope. I'm sure a lot of people would enjoy that. I know a lot of people who like that mouse a lot. Right. It's my sandpaper. I don't know where my sandpaper went. I'll use this one for now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I could see probably why Shroud did it, but I don't understand why half of these mice have, dongle with the little dongle shrouds and all that. I mean, I guess it is for when people go to LAN and all, but at that point, just give us a small little bag to carry the mouse or something. I don't know. Especially since the market is so weight oriented nowadays. Majority of the market just wants lower weight nowadays, so I think they would choose, lower weight over something to carry their dongle with any day. But it is what it is. Yeah, exactly. And dude, a little carrying bag from like China is probably sense to them with the amount of mice they make. So something like that. It's very doable. I would like to see that first being implemented from like the smaller brands, like Pulsar and all that stuff. I would like to see them try that first. So then maybe, bigger brands like Logitech and all that could follow. Oh yeah, for sure. I know a lot of buddies who play professionally. That when the first G Pro came out, or I think when the Superlight came out, they were giving a lot of pros a little carrying bag. It was really nice because it was something like this. This is for my microphone, but something like this, and it had the shape of the G Pro and everything. I worked with like I think it was like two or three Overwatch pros, and when they sent me their mouse to paint, they all had that. So that was pretty cool. But it was only for them. I mean, only a few pros got it that I know of. I don't even know if anybody else got it, but I know some Overwatch people got it, and that was pretty cool when I saw it. It even had like a little space for you to put your dongle and the cable and everything, so that was cool. And I mean, to be fair, I even wish they sold that as an option, even if it didn't come with the mouse. At least give people an option to buy a little bag to carry all their stuff in. I'm sure a lot of people would buy, especially if it means shedding some weight on the mouse. Hold on, let me ask Tiggleton what side buttons he wants, what color side buttons. All right, let's see if he replies. The amount of sun game enough, you won't ever need a place to store this. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's just with like pro gamers in mind and stuff. People need to go to LAN and all that. But for the majority of people, you're right. I mean, you never need to. The mouse is good enough. You'd never really unplug it unless you switch from like you want to use that mouse on your laptop or whatever. But other than that, all right, we're ready to go paint this. Uh, where am I in the Addis warehouse? In the back. I have a corner of the warehouse. I'm in the back. Give me a second. Remove this. See if I have white primer. So this is gonna be metallic green. Yeah, man. If you want to pass by, I got you. I have an extra one. Let me see if I have white primer. I think I do. Okay, that's fine. We could just use normal primer, and then we'll just do a white coat of paint before. So just one coat of primer for now. Then we'll come back and give it some paint after. This is already done. This one should be fine. Just give it like 2 coats of white paint, and then the green on top. Because if not, it's gonna take a couple of coats to cover that. Just give it like 5 minutes. The new 4070. I think it's great. People are complaining about the price because, of course, the price has gone up for 70 series cards. But if you're telling me, what is it? Let's see. What's the price for this? Yeah, so if it's $800, man, and you're getting 3090 Ti performance, bro, I mean, you know, you can only ask for so much. The 3090 was $2,000 when it came out. I'm pretty sure, because I had a 3080 Ti and I paid $1,600 for it, so 3090 was probably $2,000. And you're getting that for 800 now? I don't care what number the card has on it, but you know, if it performs like a 3090 for 800 bucks, can't really ask for much more than that. I think that's already good enough price, but let's mix some of the green paint so we could use it in a bit. All right, so I need paint and reducer. Oh, I see what you're saying, dude. You know what? I actually got a 4090 from MSI, and I have zero need for a streaming PC now. It's insane how good it is. Like that, it's literally insane. I get no like input delay when I'm gaming anymore, which I used to before with like my 3080. So you could literally do single PC streaming with it, like no problem at all. All right, so this is 2 parts paint, 1 part reducer. Reducer just makes the paint thinner, easier to spray out of the gun. And this is automotive paint, by the way. $2060 Super. That's still a good card. I mean, it depends what you're doing, but it's still really good for a majority of stuff. You don't always have to get the top of the line stuff. And to be honest, the 4090 and all that, they're all overkill unless you're playing at 2K or 4K, which majority of people are still in 1080p. 3080 Ti was waiting to upgrade, but I don't know. I'll probably skip this gen and upgrade my monitor. Oh, dude, I was trying to get my girl to let me buy the freaking OLED 240, but the thing is, I already have a 2K 240, so there's really no. I'm only upgrading for OLED, and I don't think it's worth it, just for the monitor panel, because I already have a 2K 240. But dude, I was trying to convince my girl to let me do that, and it was not happening. She's like, "You're not dropping $1,000 on a monitor." I'm like, "Okay, fine. Sorry." So I'm just giving the paint a good shake now. We still have to give it white first, because the automotive paint is really thin, so it's going to be hard for it to show on top of the black. So we don't want to leave the mouse black while we paint it with green. But this is the green paint. It's a beautiful color. I mean, you guys already saw Starlight that I did in this. So let's see how it comes out on the G Pro. All right, so our 5 minutes are up. Let's go get another coat of primer. Yeah, dude, it's a lot. 1K on a monitor. Thankfully, I have the 2K 240 that MSI gave me, but that's already like a freaking $700 monitor. Why my face, the other camera, it keeps deactivating every time I switch scenes. But yeah, MSI gave me that monitor. If not, I don't think I would have spent that much money on a monitor myself either. But you know, but to be fair with you, the majority of people, um, if you're buying a 3090, 4090, and all that stuff, if you still have a 1440p, I mean, sorry, a 144 hertz monitor, you're just pretty much wasting your money, or throwing your money away on the graphics card. So I understand for all of that. Shinobi, sorry, brother, I missed your message. How's it going? All right, let's wait 5 minutes and then we give it a coat of white. Should I upgrade from a 5700 XT? Yeah, so 240 2K, you're gonna probably need a better graphics card. A 5700 XT is equivalent to what? I don't know. Is that like a 3070 Ti? So that's like a 2080. I'd say maybe if I were you, I would probably upgrade the graphics card first. Try to get like maybe you could do something like a 3080, 3070 for a decent price. Like the difference of what you sell yours for. IP was good, my brother. Yeah, Angel, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna finance it with PayPal. It was probably gonna be like $50 a month or something like that. But I mean, it's still a monitor and it's a year. Oh shit, this is loose. Hold up. But so it's a lot of money, bro. The liner was loose on this. Good thing I didn't take it over there. Like that would have been a mess. Guys, I'll be right back. Gotta wash my hands. I made a mess here. Be right back. 1440p 360. It's 1600. Damn, that's a lot of money, bro. Yeah, with the 3080, depends what games you play and depends what rest you play at, but you should be getting 2K, close to 240 at least on most games. If you don't play, obviously, at high settings. But if you have a 240 monitor, I'm pretty sure you're not playing at high settings anyways. You're playing competitive settings. I know tall guy Eric is supposed to be getting his LG monitor today or tomorrow. He was supposed to get it yesterday, but it got delayed. But it's the LG one, the OLED. God, this paint is a pain in the ass to get off my hands. Give me a second. Let's go give it a coat of white now. $1440p is worthy for competitive, as long as you have a graphics card to drive it. It's easier to spot enemies and stuff like that far away, just because of the added pixels and stuff. Yeah, Valorant is it's very easy on the graphics card. So I know some people get like extremely good FPS at really high res on that game without like an insane graphics card. So if you're talking about Valorant, Modern Warfare 2. So for CS and Valorant, with like a 3080, you're gonna be blowing, like you're gonna be better off with that. And then I know Warzone is a bit more graphic intensive, but with the 3080 and maybe the LSS, you should still probably get near 200 or around 200 with a 3080. I'm pretty sure. All right, so we're just one code away for now. Now let's wait a little bit. Let's give it like 10 minutes. Oh, you're welcome, man. But yeah, you should get 240, 1440p with an 80. Even shit, maybe even like a 3070 Ti would probably get you. Does anybody in chat have a 3070 Ti for Valorant? I know you should still get somewhere near 240 or at least 300 frames because that game doesn't require a lot of power to run. Um, so if you have, depends how much money you're trying to spend, Baker. If anything, maybe you can go for like a 5800 X3D and keep your same graphics card. I know the 5800 X3D, if Valorant's very CPU heavy, that's a hell of a processor for the money. And right now they're very cheap. So you could probably get a 5800 X3D. Let me see. 5800 X3D. And you have a, what you said? A 57 XT. So let's see what you would get in Valorant. Let me see. Trying to fix it. First time I used this screen. Sorry. Hold up. Transform. All right. So for Valorant and a 5700X Ryzen 5. So you see, if you go, yeah, I'll link it right now. It's a 5800 X3D from AMD. That's a processor, and if you already have a, it should work on your motherboard. You might just need to update your BIOS. Let me know which motherboard it is. And no, you're not annoying me at all, bro. Don't worry about it. We got like 10 minutes to kill before I could clear coat. I mean, before I could put another coat of paint. So yeah, look, at least according to this, a high quality with that processor and graphics card. This is the 3600, so it's gonna be a lot better than that. Can you change it for? Let me see. 5800 X3D is what I wanted you to buy, and that graphics card. Look, this is a 1080p with a 6700 XT. They have the one before that, right? Like this guy's getting 700 FPS on 1080p. So you should be well above 240. I'm like 99% sure, with just the just the processor. If you don't want to upgrade the GPU, I'd say let me know which motherboard you have, and I could tell you if that processor works with it. I know AM4 is very AM4 is very broad. So let me know which motherboard you have, and it should work. And this is the processor. It's 340 right now. No, there's a 5900X. 58X 3D is 344 here. Let's see how much is in Newegg. Yeah, just check which version is it. Let's see Newegg. 5800X 3D. Look, it's 350. That's pretty decent. I think you could do that one. 5800X 3D by itself should already give you a huge amount of frames. Yeah, 100%. Send me the motherboard name whenever you get a chance later. You could DM it to me or whatever, and I'll check if it works for you. But it should 100% work, or at least 90% work. Because AM4 works across a whole bunch of motherboards. They all upgraded to their BIOS. They all updated BIOS to support the 5800X3D. So, and I have a 5800X3D on my gaming PC at home, and it's a monster. I didn't even need to upgrade to the new gen of Intel or AMD, to be honest. It's already stupid fast. You'll just probably need a decent cooler for it. I don't know what cooler you have on your stuff right now, but think about getting a good CPU cooler, and then you're pretty much good to go after that. All right, guys, we have 4 minutes left for that timer. Eric just got Eric just got the 240 hertz OLED. Yeah, 100%. I was really looking forward to the new X3D chips for this gen, but I don't even know if it's worth it, to be fair. Just gotta see what kind of performance you're getting. Let me go check on the white, see how it is so far. I'm gonna just give it one more coat of white. Just wait 10 minutes and then we can start hitting it with green. See if this isn't dripping anymore. Okay, we're good. Yeah, OLED is just the difference for a screen. So it's pretty much from like, I know the difference is very big because I have a OLED TV at home. I just don't know if in a 27-inch monitor is that much of a difference, but with OLED, it's pretty much like going from a VA panel to a IPS. The colors are just so much better. I don't know if you would want me to paint the scroll wheel. I might paint the scroll wheel green too, to be fair. Yeah, I'm gonna paint the scroll wheel too. So if you guys didn't know how to take off the little ring from the G Pro, you pretty much have to heat this up with a hair dryer, and then it comes right off. Yeah, so if you have a B450F, that works with a 5800 X3D. You just probably have to do a BIOS update, and then put in the new chip, and you should be good to go. Try that first. You probably still need to have to upgrade your graphics card to be fair. You'll probably still get really good graphics. So I'm just heating this up with a hair dryer right now, so I can remove the little ring. Yeah, games like Valorant and Overwatch in that graphics card, they're gonna. I mean, sorry, in that monitor, they're gonna look freaking insane, bro. Because Overwatch is fucking beautiful. I can't. Shit. I would love to try that on Overwatch or Valorant. Their colors are so nice in those games. Yeah, it's gonna look insane. Yeah, man. With that processor, you're gonna be good in Valorant, 100% on frames. Yeah, I also know the drivers on those AMD cards are not the best, but I'd say spend a little bit on the processor first. Just because you're coming from like a 3600, it's already a couple of generations old. But try that. And the performance upgrade for like multitasking and everything is gonna be really big too from the X3D coming from the 3600. Bitch. I swear Logitech started sticking these on better because they would be so easy to take apart before. Now it's just, it comes out in pieces. Before it used to come out all in one piece. You would just heat it up and it would just come right off. Yeah, look into it, man. Let me know. If you have any other questions or, anything I can help, whatever, just let me know. Try to guide you more or less. I don't play Valorant myself, but I have built a couple PCs for people who do, and they get some insane FPS on that game. So that game should be like CS at least. Uh, yeah. So I do. Um, I'm self-taught though for both like art and painting. Um, just pretty much learned basic watching other people paint and stuff like that. I've been drawing since I was a kid, but I'd say I'm decent at that. Nothing insane, so not realistic like pictures or anything like that, but I could hold it down drawing, I guess. That's what you should say. But it definitely helps. Um, anything artistic wise helps, but pretty much I'm a firm believer that, if you try to learn something and, you give it the time it deserves and all that, I think you could be good at doing anything. Um, just as long as you dedicate, a certain amount of time into it. But but yeah, that definitely does help. Helps in a lot of things. Um, but you know, if you were good at drawing before and you want to try painting, it's a good thing to start from. rather than having no experience. Um, but it's still, it still takes practice. So but it does help if you have, an art background, I guess you should say. You just got to apply whatever you know to about art to this. It's pretty much how it goes. But yeah, how's everybody's day going? How's your 2023 starting out? Hopefully this year is better than the last. Last year was quite shitty for a lot of people. Oh, nice, man. That's awesome. What kind of warehouse work do you do? If you don't mind me asking, of course. Oh, bro, Angel, that's such a good feeling, bro. I actually bought my Model 3 last year. Um, yeah, I bought it last year. Well, actually, I bought it in 2021, but it was in December. Um, and I had already paid off my Scion. I had a Scion FRS that I had just paid off like a month ago. But the opportunity came out to buy the Tesla, and I was like, dude, this is my dream car. I need to buy it. So my mom was like, dude, you just paid off your car. You sure you don't want to go a few months without a car payment? And I was like, you know what, fuck it. So I traded in and I got the Model 3. But dude, being without a car payment must be nice. Must be nice. Congrats on that though. Hopefully you can enjoy it for a bit without having a car payment. Oh, you work for Lethal? Oh, that's crazy. Hell yeah. I fucking love Dylan, man. He's such a fucking good guy. He is one of my favorite people in the space, for sure, by far, too. Yeah, no car payment must be fucking nice. Yeah, no, I feel you, man. What I did is I actually just traded in the FRS, which I could have kept, to be fair, but my payment would have been much higher. But I traded it in, and since it was like a 2016 car, and I had finished paying it by 2019 because I sold a couple Tesla stocks I had and shit, so I made good money off of that. They gave me 17,000 for it down or something like that, which was pretty crazy. So that's why I financed the Tesla. If not, I wouldn't have bought it. So I only have like 18K left to pay after I've been paying it for a while now. Is the Saturn Pro still sold out? It's such a fucking good pad, man. Ever since Dylan sent me the sample, I've never switched off of it, and I've had that mouse pad on my desk for a couple of fucking months now. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, Lethal sent me a sample probably like a good 5 months before it came out, or 4 months before it came out, and I loved it. I haven't switched off of that mouse pad ever since. All right, guys, the fun part now. Let's go put let's go put some of this beautiful green on this white. For this, I'm gonna use the 3M gun. And I gotta start my my compressor. So give me a second. I didn't turn it on today. That's gonna take a bit. I don't know if I should use the 3M gun or the small spray gun. Let me see what my small gun is at. That's fine. We can just do it with the 3M gun. Bacon, yeah. I work out of the Addis office. I have an area in the back of the warehouse. Just waiting for the compressor to finish up. Yeah, we're good to go. And Fresh is going to CES. I really want to go meet him over there, but I don't think I can make it. I have a lot of work. All right, the compressor's almost done filling up, guys. Give it a few. I moved out of doing it at home completely. When I came to LA from Miami, I used to live in Miami. I came to LA and I went full time here. All right, it's almost done. Angel, yeah, for sure, we could do that. I know a lot of people have been asking me for that too. So, but yeah, I could do that 100%. Whenever we have it in stock, reach out to me around the time that it drops, and I can let you know whenever we get it. And I'll definitely do that for you. Compressor takes a bit to fill up. I should fill it up in the mornings before I stream, to be honest, which is my bet. All right, it should cut off in a couple of seconds. Then we can paint. All right, there you go. It's off. All right, so handy dandy respirator. All right, so just one very light coat of green. It's just one coat. Probably gonna do like 2 or 3 of these, and then we do 2K clear gloss once it dries. So you guys can see how gloss looks like. I don't really do a lot of gloss mice, but there's a lot of pros that still love gloss. So, gotta keep that in stock also for them. I'm gonna go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. But yeah, the mini should, I mean, depends. The Atlantis, the normal one sold really well, so maybe added orders a couple of the minis, like a good amount. But yeah, I do believe they will go pretty quick. I don't really care when stuff goes by quick like that, but at least I want people to have a chance of getting it right. So maybe stock lasts 10 minutes, 20 minutes at least, or whatever. I hate when stuff sells out like in a minute or whatever. That sucks. Like those final mouse drops and all that, which they said they're going to be changing that next year, so that's great. But we definitely don't like when stuff sells out like in a minute or whatever. We actually want people to have a fair chance of getting stuff. And the way all these mice drops work is you don't want to buy too many, because if you have too many and then they don't sell, then you're just sitting on stock, and nobody wants that, right? So you're missing out on a lot of money. Yeah, the last drop was pretty bad, but they only had 10,000, so it's to be expected. I missed out on it too. I needed one for a client, and I was in the freaking thing, like at the perfect time. I didn't miss the captcha not even once, and still no luck. Yeah, I feel you, but it is what it is. Um, they at least they came out with that, you know, post or whatever, and they said that they don't want, that they like making products and they want it to get into as many people's hands as possible. So next year they're gonna focus more on units rather than, which is a good thing. It's what people want. A couple of companies are doing magnesium this year too, so it's gonna be very exciting. Final Mouse is gonna have some competition for sure. I'm just taking out the rest of the black from this scroll wheel. So in case he wants me to paint it, we can paint it too. Let's give it 10 minutes on that coat of paint, and then we can go back and hit it with another coat. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, that's what their focus should be. I get it. They're like, after all the hype and all that stuff, and they are selling out of every drop, but nobody wants to go pay 2 times retail on eBay after they couldn't get something, especially a fucking mouse. We're not even talking about like shoes or something like that. The fact that the resale market is coming to mice like that is just it sucks. You should have seen it at the final event, at the final con. This year there were so many less people than last year just because they weren't selling anything. So people didn't go there to flip shit. Last year there was like lines of like, I don't know, there was at least like 3,000 people at the event. Just because people wanted to fucking flip shit. So it's hella stupid. But, it is what it is. But this year, since they weren't selling anything, there was only like, I don't know, 1,000 people there. So it's unfortunate. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whole bunch of hypebeasts, bro. And people would go with their girls, and they would come with like two friends, so that each could buy one, and they could fucking flip all of them. I remember it, and it's stupid because the mouse is limited, and it's nice that they only sell it at the event and whatever. And then people are just like, literally, as the event was going on, they were already on eBay. It's like, bro, really? Like, but whatever. I mean, those people made an absurd line for like $100 because they didn't even flip for that much. Yeah, the centerpiece is. I'm very excited for that. Final Boy actually showed me the PCB and all that when we were at the event, and it looked pretty fucking sick. I'm very, very excited about that. That was pretty cool of him too to even show me that. But it was nice. So I'm excited for that for sure. Yeah, I hope it's good. I mean, it's not releasing anytime soon, so hopefully it gives them time to fix, any issues that they have. Or I do gotta give it a final mouse though, and that is very respectable that they take those big leaps in technology and they take chances like that, like magnesium and all that stuff. No other company's taking the chance on that first. So since they're the first ones to do that, I give them mad props for that. Because if you fuck that up, it's a lot of money you're losing. So at least we got to be thankful that they adapt all those things early and they even take those risks. Yeah, they did, and they actually patented the screen design and all that stuff. If I'm not mistaken, so I don't think anybody else could do that. So that's it. All right. So we got 3 minutes left. After 3 minutes, we could go ahead with another coat of green and see pretty much how that turns out. But yeah, I didn't know I had to wait on a lot of stuff. I'm waiting on a couple of things so we could paint other stuff. I need some more decal papers so I could do the UKM collab that they're doing with not collab. They're doing like 5 mice for a giveaway with Ninjutsu, and I gotta paint like 8 Soras. But yeah, we're just waiting on that to come in from Amazon today. So yeah, of course, I paint a stream deck. Super easy. Yeah, that's true. So the pawnage, I don't think they've released specs yet, but they already told me they're doing 33.95 and all that stuff. So at least the pawnage mouse. I know it's an ergo, and I'm not too happy about that, just because I'm not an ergo fanboy. I'm not a fan of ergo mice. I was about to say fanboy. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of ergo mice, especially not when they're on the bigger side. But at least they're doing 33.95, good switches and all that. So they're going all in on that one. And I know they told me like Q1, but they told me hopefully January, February for the mouse. So that should be really good. So we should have some new competition for Final Mouse soon. And actually, the fail rate for magnesium is pretty damn high. So let's say out of like 100 mice that you do, probably a good 7% make it past the mold. The other, you have to break the thing and then start it again, which I didn't know that. That's a pretty absurd amount. All right, let's give it another coat of green. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, the 502 is a big boy. I already gave it 2 coats of green, so I'm gonna show you guys how that looks. I think I might give it a 3rd coat, just very, very light. So this is how we're looking with 2 coats. That has no clear coat, so it's just paint at the moment. So I think we might do 1 more coat of green, and then we can let it dry for a bit, and then we could clear coat that. See if I can move this key light to the side. And this might be a bit better for the stream. It was like at a corner. Yeah, that makes the lighting a lot better. All right, let's just give it 10 more minutes, and then we can go ahead with 1 more coat of paint. See how long we need to let this green dry for before we can clear coat it. All right, let's go mix some clear. Switch it back to this camera. Give me 1 second, guys. Trying to get another of the mixing cups that I have. They're all being used right now. All right, so the clear coat that we're going to use is also a 2K clear coat. It's automotive 2K clear. So that we need to mix. So here's the clear coat that I use for this. It's the Finish One gloss. And we need to reduce that 4-to-1. So 4-part clear, 1-part reducer or activator. Let's mix a little bit of this. Yeah, you should be good with a 5600 with a 57 graphics card for now. I'd say upgrade your processor first. See how many frames you're getting, and then if you need to upgrade your graphics card, do it. But I'd say spend the least amount of money first and see what you get. All right. So we mixed that. Just gotta stir it now. Be right back. I'm gonna just stir it with the drill like we did earlier for the other paint. Yeah, CPUs are easy to get. That's a good thing. So you could just, order that on Amazon and call it a day. Which is a good thing. All right. So that makes it clear already. It's pretty much just put a lid on this. Let's put it to the side for now while we finish painting. Let me see how this green looks. See if we need to give it one more coat, or I think it should be good enough like this. It looks good from here. Might give it one more coat. So now we just let that dry for 30 minutes. And once it's fully dry, all right, I am gonna go wash my hands again, so I'll be back. All right, I think we should probably swap his switches too to something else. Let's see. Let's see what I have first. All right, so I have pink dots, zippy switches. I'm gonna swap them out to some pink dots. Clean this up a bit, so I haven't used it in a couple of days. It's a little dirty. Yeah, I love pink dots too, man. They are my favorite. What happened to my alligator clip here? I don't like using the one that comes with the soldering station, so I guess I'll have to use it. Oh no, that's right. Scared me, man. Alrighty. Swap these bad boys out. I hate stock Logitech switches, especially on the G Pro. They do not feel good for me. Alright. Set this with some solder first. Get some tweezers. Oh yeah, man. Pink dot master race, 100%. I have pink dots on mine too, and I love them. Pink dots in. I always like to do the middle one first. Kind of like Ents shows on his videos. Been heating up for me. Why? I think it's a little loose. The other side. Right. Got the other switch. See, they're pretty straight. So it's a little bit high. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. That's much better. Swapping them out actually is not that hard. Ents, like I said, Ents has a fucking amazing tutorial on YouTube, and I did not know a single thing about soldering, and I learned how to do it through him. And now, thankfully, it's a service I can do. Not liking this tip for this iron. Hold on, let me see if I can swap it out without freaking burning myself. See if there's another one I could use, because I'm not messing with that one. I think I had them back here or something. Let's give it a few seconds for it to heat up again, and we're good. Yeah, man, like I was saying, as long as you got, a good foundation for it, if you watch a good video on it or whatever, should be able to do it. As long as you have the tools, you gotta buy a couple things, but it's also a good skill to have, just in case, you never know. I don't know what silicone ring we could put on this to match that green, but check to see if I have anything that matches. We gotta check if I have anything to match that green. I don't think so, because they don't usually come in those colors, but let me see. Found like two green ones, but I don't know if it's the same green. Try this green one. See if it looks good with it later on. What do you guys think with that green paint job? You guys like it? Yeah, TGLTN hasn't answered. What printer do I use for decals? I will give you the model number. I use. I'll put it on chat. Is it Acer Jet Pro M54 45 54 454 DW? I use this one. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go get the mouse real quick. It's still drying, but just go get it. Not too bad. What do you guys think? We could do white. I'm waiting for him to answer me to see what he wants on it though, but probably do white, depending on what he wants. Yeah, I would like white too. Just depends. I'm still waiting on him to see what he wants though. I actually don't even think I have any more whites left. I ordered them, but they take forever to get here. Because I get them from AliExpress. Well, let's see. It's up a bit more. Yeah, that's it. We also gotta go clear coat the mouse in a bit. Just waiting for it to dry for like 30 minutes in the oven before we can go mess with it. Where's Amazon with my stuff, man? Damn, it's arriving between 1 and 5. That's lovely. It's 11. Oh, great. Seems like I'm gonna have to do those tomorrow. Green Fox with your OCD. Yeah, I usually like to have like a color that contrasts with it a little bit, you know, so maybe white, or maybe if he picks black for the side buttons, we could do black scroll wheel. But but yeah, I feel you. I don't like it all uniform like that either. Oh, dude, I know. Tell me about it. I mean, I would have ordered them express, but to be fair, it's literally the cost of the items that I'm buying, so there's no point in getting faster shipping in AliExpress. The shit's ends up being more expensive than what you're ordering, bro. So for that reason, negative. Makes no sense. I would much rather do that. Just wait, you know? It is what it is. Said they would be here like first or second week of January, so let's see. I'm also waiting for my 3D printer that's coming from China. It's taking a bit, but I am hella excited for that. Want to see what cool stuff I could do with that. I could check on them actually. Let me see where they're at. Yeah, AliExpress sells amazing things, bro, but that's the only downfall to it. You just gotta wait forever for these things to arrive. And see where they're at. Hell yeah. I've freaking been wanting to get one for a minute, and I've just been prolonging it. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just buy it. And I got a longer K5 Pro, I believe, which is pretty big, so I could do cool stuff with that. I could do with it first. Let's see where my package is. Still in customs. That's gonna take a bit. That's LAX transport delay, waiting for flight. Okay, so I guess it'll be here soon. Right now, gpro Superlight is what I've been using. Pulsar sent me their X2 Mini Bruce Lee edition for friends and family, so I'm gonna try that for a couple days, see if I like it more than the G-Pro. If I do, I'll switch. If I don't, then we're stuck on the G-Pro gang. But the G-Pro for me is a little bit hard to beat. I always seem to go back to it, so. All right, we got 10 more minutes on that before we could clear code it. Also got to step out and go get some gloves at Home Depot because I'm out of gloves. And I don't like getting dirty when I paint. Yeah, for sure, man. What's your favorite mouse? What do you prefer to game on? I love how dispersed the gaming space is for mice. I love it. I love meeting people who just use the randomest shit and it works for them. I find that awesome. Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it 100%. Atlantis? Yeah. I liked the Lamzu a lot, actually. So I'm very much looking forward to a smaller version. Very much so. All right. Just gotta give it 10 more minutes. Then we could go do that. Let me see what mouse pad this client wanted with that mouse. Since we're running that deal right now for a free mouse pad. Yeah, man, the hump is pretty big. But a mini version of that would slap. That's what I'm waiting for. Really want that mini version. Lamsu. Yeah. What was I gonna do? Oh, maybe we should hook up Tiggleton also with the lightweight battery for the super light. Let me see how many more of those I have actually. These are the wide ones. Only have a few left. Gotta order some more. Yeah, look at it right here. Okay. Yeah, we'll hook them up one of them too. Yeah, man. Bruce Lee edition looks so sick. When they told me they were sending me one of those, I was very happy. I actually got to work on the prototype that they sent for to Bruce Lee's daughter. before she gave the approval on the collab. So that was pretty cool. I painted that a couple months ago. They sent it to her so she could get like a visual or more or less what it would look like before the factory made it. So that was cool for them to keep me in mind for the friends and family version. It's really nice. I love Pulsar. I talk to their boss a lot, and he's a great person. They're amazing. All right, I think we can go clear code this. Let's go to the other room. Get my mask. All right, so I am gonna wet this a little bit first, the surrounding area, since we're doing gloss. I don't want any particles to get on the mouse. So this stops the dust from rising up while we're painting. So that's one coat of clear. We're just gonna wait a little bit. Let's give it another coat in like 10 minutes. Tunes, what's up, baby? We're doing that gloss super light and green for Tiggleton. He's a PUBG pro. I just gotta wait a little bit, 10 minutes. Just give it another coat of clear, and then we're chilling. Yeah, man, I fucking love that green, bro. It's such a nice green. Probably gonna do something for myself with that green. To be fair, I like it a lot. Just don't know what. I don't know what mouse to paint in that green. Tunes, how was your New Year, baby? Had a good one with the family? Yeah, it was pretty good, man. Had a great time with the fam. I'm not gonna lie. What skates did TGLTN want? Damn, he already got. Tall guy already got the OLED 240. It's crazy. Have you guys seen this mouse, by the way? This mouse looks so sick. This looks wild. Dunakasi, how's it going? This looks so sick. I hope they really make this. I wonder how good it feels in hand. Oh, dude, yeah, that OLED is gonna make so much money. I already saw a couple of my boys doing TikTok ads for it. Saw a couple of friends doing ads for it and everything. So they're pushing the hell out of that monitor. All right, let's give it like 5 more minutes, and then we could do another code, and we should be chilling. Yeah, I actually want that. Want that OLED. Want that OLED. Ring size for Starlight 12. Yeah, 100%. So for Starlight 12s, is it a medium or a small? And you can get a 7 or an 8 would fit. 7 would be a little tighter. Yeah, 7 would be a little tighter. I'd say get like a 7.5, if anything. Anything from like 7 and 8 will fit perfectly. Shit, I think even a 9 would fit. Like an 8.5 would fit. But I would do like a 7.5. Let me send you a link of the right ones to get those. Yeah, Angel, I don't know. I'm excited for it though. So you can get that one that I linked you. Silent, what's up, baby? And then you can get it. I'd say do the 7.5 to 8 size for the Starlight. And if you don't mind spending a couple bucks, get the 6.5 to 7 also. So you could try which one you like more. One will be a little bit more loose. One will be a little tighter. They still won't spin out on the plastic though, so don't worry about that. Silent, what's up, baby? Look, this is what we're doing today. Just have one coat of clear for now. Just got to give it another coat in a bit. That's just one coat of gloss. So it's one light coat. Just got to give it a little heavier coat in a bit. Oh, you're eating? I'm a little jelly. I'm hungry as shit. I'm probably going to go to Home Depot in a bit. I got to buy some gloves and then I'll come back and eat something. Or I'll get something to eat while I'm out because I'm hungry too. All right. Let's give it like 3 more minutes to flash. Favorite mouse that I've painted so far? Let me go show you. Probably be this one. Let me show you. I think the one I did for Monsoon is probably still my favorite, or one of my favorites. I'll show you right now. Did that one a while ago. How's it going, T-Dog? Yeah, this is my Instagram. I have most of my stuff in here. I'm pretty sure I'm still missing some, but let's see. Where's Mon's mouse? God, I've done so much stuff. I really like this one a lot. Just the simplicity of it. I've liked that one a lot. There's also another one that I did that's similar to that. This one. This is also one of my favorites. It's just so simple. I like it a lot. And then the one for Monsoon is, I'm getting close. This one. This is, I believe, one of my favorite mice that I've done to date. And this is all freehanded too. Yeah. So this is all just grabbing a paint marker and just going in without doing like drawing it or anything before. That I liked a lot. That's by far one of my favorite mice. Time's almost up. Let's give it another coat. Get my mask. We should be good. Should be good. All right. He did mention he wanted that one glossy as hell. So I'm probably going to polish that after it's done drying. So I'm probably going to polish it and try to get it as glossy as possible before sending it out to him. Clean up a little bit over here. I have more stuff to do today, guys, but I don't have. I'm missing a couple of things from Amazon. So I have to wait till that arrives before we can do it. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. And if anything, I'll hop back on. So I'll hop back on and then later and show you guys pretty much. Let me show you how it looks now. It's not dry yet, so it's not finished. So this is pretty much how glossy it is without polishing. The exposure is a bit off on that one. Let me show you on the Sony, might be a little better. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. But we'll polish that later. And I'll post some good pictures of it when it's dry. It takes a good bit of time for it to cure in the oven, so probably around like an hour. Like an hour, it should be ready. So if the Amazon stuff arrives early, I'll just get back on it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. Let's see if any of the homies are streaming so we could post one of them. All right, I'm gonna host, or let's raid the homie Ethos, my freaking boy.
Still.
All right, guys, thank you so much. Be back soon.
Holy fucking shit. I'm staying alive, motherfuckers.
One enemy remaining.
No, everyone.